friend, if you're using skip levels to give updates, you are leaving so much leverage on the table. At the senior and executive level, they are not listening for activity, but they're listening for authority. Most will walk into these meetings like it's some kind of performance review. They just summarize their wins, or they give status updates, or they're trying to prove value. But skip levels are not about getting credit. They're about signaling where you sit in the business. And if your updates stay rooted in what you did, they'll always read you as just somebody who just contributes, not somebody who's actually deciding. You have been conditioned to just stay in your lane, to speak when spoken to come prepared, but not take up too much airtime. So when you're sitting in front of somebody with power, you default to this safe language. You keep talking about your task. You tend to keep it brief, and you don't want to name any friction, because part of you still believes that being concise and polished means you're being strategic. But at the senior and executive level, that restraint doesn't read as professionalism. It just reads as a small scope. So what should you be saying? Speak to what you are steering, not just what you're doing. And you want to anchor your updates to decision points, not just tasks. You also want to talk about surface risk and trade-offs. Don't just celebrate outcomes. Now you may say things like, we launched the new workflow across regions. No, we made a judgment call to launch despite delayed adoption in region 2 because the cost of further delay was greater than short-term friction. You may also be saying, the team's been working hard to hit our delivery goals. No, we've had to balance speed with quality across 3 work streams, and that trade-off is going to shape Q4's performance if we don't adjust resourcing. So you're not just giving a report, but you're able to demonstrate that you think like a peer. Skip levels are not about visibility. It is your positioning. And if you walk in trying to sound polished, you'll miss the moment that you can sound powerful.